My name is Théaux Mayengo. I'm 24 years old from Mitcham, South London, and I'm an artist. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, like, for those that haven't, they're not like, been in London all their life from, small, from being in nursery or whatever. It's, you just get used to it. Yeah, it's a large city, there's loads of people and stuff like that. There's a lot of culture, a lot of history and whatnot. But, I guess it's just like other big cities. I've been to Paris, I've been to New York. I mean, it's kind of like, they're all kind of samey to me in terms of whatever they're trying to convey. But yeah, it's cool. South London is different though. Like, one thing is I prefer it in terms of the fact that it's more green. And I do prefer like grassy areas and that. But personally, South London, growing up in South London has been cool. It's been cool. I'm not even gonna lie, it's pretty cold. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's summer. But being from London, you just get used to it. It's one of those things. The weather comes and goes. Basically, my art is more of a representation of like my perspective on the world. Like, it really just stems from like how I perceive the places or locations I'm currently in or have been in. So I really just sort of peg myself to just making my work be the voice of that, so that people can sort of see like what I'm saying or what I'm seeing in terms of reality or the world or society or whatever. So it's really just that. So Summi Fiducia, this is my current art series that basically is still ongoing. So I've produced a few pieces for that now. And it's basically the vacuum that I'm trying to fill in terms of women of African descent that have been, quite frankly, displaced in terms of their contribution to the, to beauty, fashion, what have you, throughout history. And that's something that I felt, just needed to be done. And I'm not gonna lie, as an artist, I feel whatever I feel should be conveyed or put out, I use my talents to do that, I really do think it's one of the reasons why, I was put on this earth, is just to do art. And anytime I feel like something's missing or something could be improved, and quite frankly, this had been coming for forever. So I just, I created Summi Fiducia, and Summi Fiducia is Latin for supreme confidence. And I believe it's something that is necessary for anybody that wants to portray unique beauty and style and do it well in a convincing manner that makes or influences other people to want to emulate, So yeah, that's my series, Summi Fiducia. Basically, for me, in one simple term, it's art lacks ambition, period. That's it. Art lacks ambition. And for me, my way of injecting myself into the game is to put ambition back into people's hearts again. Because we have not pushed the frontiers of any form of creativity as best we can. And throughout the realm of the creative industry, you can see that. And I'm not just saying one person has it right, just many people do. I'm just one person that really believes that I can actually have an influence on creativity. And I'm definitely geared towards using art as my spear to really push a hole through, any blockade that stunts creativity, I really want to be able to push the frontier, because without ambition, I mean, within yourself, you really do lack the ability to be able to see what could be, see on the other side what's never been seen before. And for me, I pride myself on being a seer, you know, someone that can see things like that maybe others can't see, you know. And I just want to be able to contribute to that. Well, I guess it would just be my just constant drive for just wanting to be the best me possible. Like I just, you know, from ever since I was small, I've always dreamed of being, you know, a man of great influence. You know, I've never not thought I would never be that person. So I'm always I'm chasing me really. And that's really what gets me up in the morning, the fact that I can compete with my capacity. High vision and you got the low vision. I mean, you just got to balance both. That's what gets me up in the morning, really. I'm not gonna lie, that's it. It's either one or the other. But I try to keep it as high as possible. I live by think high, live simply. That's what gets me up. That's what gets Confidence is, confidence, it fluctuates. And I swear to you now, like, I've studied this and I know that's why I named my current art series Summi Fiducia for that reason. And it fluctuates because some days you have to build up, I call it the confidence body, you really have to build it up to really tackle some of the inner demons or inner battles. So, I mean, that's kind of how I look at it, really. It's not something that is constant, you know. I can guarantee you that the most confident person you have in mind right now that you're thinking on has had their moments. I mean, Denzel Washington, for instance, he still takes acting classes, so that would tell me that it never ever stays at one level. This is something that you have to maintain, and I just believe it's just like any muscle. That's why I always refer to it as a confidence body, and it's so key in being able to achieve, you know, something that you've never achieved before. You know, really pushing yourself, and I think confidence is so key to being the best at what you can be. Yes and no. Like, I'm not religious, but like I'm spiritual. So yeah, like I have a strong connection with my ancestors. So I do look back and see what they've done in history, and I use that to sort of empower like my intelligence really, like or my my growth. So yeah, I guess I guess I do believe in God. Don't expect, just receive, man.